Every story you love, every invention that moves you, every idea you wished was yours, all began as nothing. Just a blank page with a blinking cursor, asking a simple question. What do you see? Great ideas start on Mac. Find out more on apple.com/Mac.
The detective said missing kids usually come home. What happens when they don't?
Based on a true story.
Police looking for John Gacy.
We discovered bodies. By the looks of it, they're younger men. The things he did to those kids. He's sick.
The system failed these families.
Devil in Disguise, John Wayne Gacy. Streaming now, only on Peacock.
Do you know how many there are?
Up to you to find out.
In a world where
deeper, do it deeper.
In a world, we all, as human beings from the present, enter this world through the beauty of our imaginations as we fly through space, and you see literally nothing. It's black because it's space. There's just like space, and there's like some stars there, but those are really far away. But you imagine a little sheen off of something, also jet black, beautiful and spiky and strange. It looks sort of like a spindle in space, very slowly spinning, with many long, these are kilometers long, tapered spikes coming out of it. This is your home, all four of you. You live here, and you have never in person seen the outside of this structure. You have only seen beautiful drawings of it. But I would like to think that the company that owns this space station of undetermined origin has brought into you the understanding and the fear of how beautiful it is from the outside. And we zoom inside, and we see, who do we see walking through the beautiful jet black stone room blobs of Spindle?
It's me, Peanut.
Tell us a little bit about Peanut.
So I am a mongrel. My class is Banshee. If you don't know what a mongrel is, they are gigantic, permanently depressed humanoids called mongrels. They were created 200 million years in the future by the Yellow Monks. Any mongrels out in space have been sent there to slay quote-unquote demons, aliens destined to harm humanity's fragile future. Of course, what counts as a demon is subject to each inquisitor. And I'll tell you my hustle as well. My hustle is fame. You know how some command attention and thus money from ordinary people. You have advantage on all charisma checks. You have a disadvantage on all will checks. When fans find you, they become angry if you don't sign their ration cards.
So you are an influencer.
Oh, hell yeah!
This is good.
Big money!
The mongrel, which is like a giant bear with a guinea pig face, influencer.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Imagine the cutest guinea pig with like a little bow and then absolutely teched out like Modern Warfare. Halo.
Yes.
You're like the Kia hamsters, but with like tactile
gear. Yeah, you know, if the Kia was a tank.
Yeah.
It's me.
And I would like to say that Peanut's walk is impressive, however.
I think floating alongside, and perhaps Peanut's claim to fame, is the first Rhine still rider. This is something heretofore unheard of because they are not allowed to be or never thought to be. And so this is what normally would be like 2, 3, 7 infinite numbers of elephant legs, like pachydermic legs, and then a bowling ball kind of floating on top of it. But because still riders are soldiers, killers, warriors extraordinaire, these pachyderm legs are just completely wrapped up in like power leg armor, like the bottom half of Master Chief.
We really do make quite a pair.
Yeah. And right now, I think Private Taps, still learning how to walk in this armor, is more kind of like scraping along the ground. So like forgetting how to modulate and move the legs that they are. It is just on the ground as they attempt to move forward in keeping a pace with Peanut.
And the ground in most of Spindle is a packed mycelial floor.
Oh, so it's grosser.
I think it is making kind of a scraping noise, but also you're leaving like a trail, like uprooted.
I like to think there's a really delicious squash.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we see sort of a couple of people walk behind you. We see a fleeter who's sort of a very like pale spaceborn human, like trip in the divot, and then you see like farther back a Gelasti who is a like small salamanderoid person, sort of like sees it and like lays down in it to bask.
Yes.
Refreshing.
You are on the way to your refactor's office. Your refactor is named Thonan Macenter.
Thonan Macenter.
And
Thonan Macenter. Okay.
You have each, alongside two other void miners, been called for a job. So you are headed through the Basilicon, which is a sort of busy office area of Spindle. It's sort of right in the center of the upper bays, of the near bays, and it is full of sort of business people wearing business suits with cropped off arms showing all of their tattoos, walking around very seriously doing Wall Street type stuff.
It should get tattoos indicating itself.
I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to possibly having a break, and maybe we can get some extra food, some extra grease for those nasty joints of yours. You're driving me nuts.
And also, it does not have a mouth.
And I take that personally.
It does not.
You're always such a good listener, but sometimes I really just, your actions speak louder than words.
Peanut should get tattoos as well, for importance.
It's bad for the brand.
Tattoos
I work hard to make a living.
Tattoos are cool. Tattoos are very cool.
I'm cool. You're just jealous.
Stonks.
If you could talk a little more quietly, that would be really great.
Did somebody say stocks? And one of the many brokers running through between Refactor's offices drops this huge box of files and says, "Wait, did the stocks change?"
I think I don't think we pay attention, and I think it's just like attempting to finally just steps on those files, embedding them into the mycelium, and then continues forward, but like.
You're making a mess. Ew.
It cannot help it.
It could try. Get me rolled.
And we cut to elsewhere in the Basilicon. In fact, I think exiting Grindazel Alley, which is a very also bustling market area near the border of the archive at the Basilicon, where lots of, let's say, illegal wares get sold. But if you were walking from the archive to the Basilicon, you might find yourself in the corridors, the room blob corridors here. And who do we see together?
I feel like as an empath, I feel like I definitely have a booth or a stall, or like this is where I work for sure in my day job. So I feel like this is one of those things where like you're probably picking me up.
Yeah. I'm picking you up, and I'm really annoyed because I just feel like there's not enough time. There's not enough hours in the day to get everything done. And you're taking a little bit too long to close up shop. And it's really pissing me off because I'm done. I've been like hanging around people too many hours. There's like people are bumping into me. There's just too much. I'm overwhelmed.
And as I'm sort of like turning around and doing like my lockup routine outside of my like little booth, which has lots of like, there's like plants coming out of everything. I turn around and Geshra is this sort of like lanky humanoid kind of person with quite waxy kind of looking yellowish skin and face tattoos that are like open eyes on their closed eyelids.
Oh God.
And he also has this like just sort of incredible red cape, and he's sort of turned and goes, "I'm very sorry, dear. It's just one more lock. Just give me one moment, please."
And Hieronymus is like steadily like twirling a knife, like one of those people who like constantly are like always flipping their like butterfly knives.
13-year-old boy in suburbia.
And it's just like, hurry the fuck up.
Okay.
We gotta get out of here.
Oh, I understand. Okay, we're good. Lead the way. I'm excited.
And Kiranis she turns on her heel and stalks off. So Kiranis is also very tall. Tall, very long, ungangly legs that they move with surprisingly a lot of grace for how awkward they look. She's got like orange red hair, and dark, like dusky skin, very gaunt face. And she also has a tattoo, but it's an eye on the top of her head, like for her forehead, like a third eye.
So 7 eyes, 2 people.
Yes.
Yes, and all of mine work. Any idea what we're going to be doing?
Kiranis like massages her eye tattoo. It's like, and it's like, if I could tell you out in the open, I would, but I really can't.
Sure. Okay. I understand.
You have to hurry to get to our assignment.
Yep.
And then you'll figure out what's going on.
Okay, I'm just excited.
Can you be excited a little quieter?
Sure. I'm just excited.
And I think as they pass through these booths of very illegal and very dangerous technology that's definitely going to have batteries that explode, they reach the Basilicon and again pass through all of these sort of broker types running back and forth doing paperwork that, they have computers. They're just not very good. But there's just so much paperwork here for some reason.
They're still running Windows 3.1.
Microsoft still has a grip on the office culture.
I think you also see another one of these brokers who's just basically dropped a big box of files and clearly just stuffed them like all crumpled back together for some reason, and there's like a little bit of the floor on them for some other reason. Sort of bump into both of you and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God." And just sort of instantly sprints the other way in sort of fear. They got sort of a sense of something.
Oh, no. I actually would like to use my pass power.
Please do.
And just see if I can do it. So it's a free action, and if they suspect me of being a health scientist, I can just go, "Oh, no, it's not a big deal. You should come by my booth sometime. I'll see your future."
Is that... Do normal people see the future?
Oh, I have a very special... No, yes, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Have you never been to my booth?
No.
Come on. It's a thing.
When's the booth open?
It's, well, not right now. Just like in a couple of... Just come back in like a week.
Oh,
Hi.
hey.
My name is Geshra.
Hi, Geshra.
Calm down. It's okay.
Okay. Can you see the future?
Yes, and you don't want to know yours.
And he runs away.
Man. I don't have any grit to recover, so I'm not going to try and actually make the thing happen.
Great. Cool. I think the 4 of you converge upon an office. Here in the Basilicon, they're usually, the room blobs are basically spheres carved out of this stone space station that have been sort of packed with flooring so that people can walk through them in sort of without having to climb around circular floors. Most of them just have curtains between them. If someone lives there, or if it is something like a booth, it'll be sort of hastily put together, nailed into the stone, or put up with some sort of adhesive or glue. Here, there are wooden doors. Ooh. Wood has been brought onto spindle and made sort of beautiful, almost Hobbit-like doors and structures that are now sort of beautifully lacquered and artistically made. And
I feel like the door handle shouldn't be in the center. with it swinging out that way. No? Okay.
And the door handle is in the center, but it does swing out that way, which is to the counterclockwise.
This feels like there's a more advantageous fulcrum.
And inside this room blob are two humans. One, you have all met before, is your refactor who you've been assigned to, named Thonan Macenter. He is sort of an average-looking fleeter type, except for he is a pretty burly man. I would say he's, like 6'2" on a good day. Does have this sort of heavily tattooed arms, doesn't have facial tattoos. He prefers to keep a nice thick beard, and is sort of a refined looking gentleman. And alongside him is...
Oh, hey, y'all. I instantly start talking to you as though we've met and we have not met. Hey, don't be surprised it's me, Tariq. Everybody loves Tariq. I just happen to be assigned. Don't think of it as a demotion because now there's someone between you and your refactor. Think of it, all of us got promoted. That's what I prefer. Anyway, you might remember me. I was assigned, originally I was trained for the Afdeling of the Void to work in Carlivago with suppressing some stealing from the cartel, the pharmacopoetic cartel that makes all our drugs. But then they've just reassigned me here to work with provinces on whatever we're about to learn about. So again, don't think of it as any problem that I'm the factor. Just, call me Tariq or Mr. Shaddams or just me, just like, hey, you, whatever y'all prefer.
And our good friend Sharik here, he is... Darasane to the core. You're going to Darasan today. And Sharik is from Darasan.
Yeah, I read the booklet, yeah.
Thonan is nodding, and Sharik is nodding back.
He is obviously from Spindle. He has the face tattoos of someone born into the directorate, the upper management of the company. He has the hand tattoos of someone who wanted to look cool, like they were associated with the Waitin' Mafia, but all of the Waitin' Rasp codes just say, like, love flower,
cheap lady.
Yeah, love flower, bullets, and bread. And yeah, he's friends with everyone.
Not me.
It's just a matter of time,
And Sharik, he is going to be your factor on this mission. However, Sharik will be staying on Darasan because what you are doing today, and Thonan puts forward 4 heavy copies of a contract, slams them on the desk for you to quickly peruse, and we don't have that much time to go through this. This is a little bit of the essence. Sharik just came back here, and you will be observing an election.
Oh, good.
Today you will be observing an election that Sharik here will be winning.
Oh.
Y'all might remember Darasan was the first province, the major province of the company. So, hundreds of years of diaspora. I might not look Darasane or speak the language so bueno, but however, I happen to be 1/800th Darasane, which makes me the perfect candidate that the directorate can approve to, just work with all the parties. Just make sure everyone's happy. That's our goal, right?
That is our goal.
Okay.
So you want me to kill the opposition?
No, that's exactly not what we're going to do. We're not going to kill anybody. We're going to make sure everyone gets along. Instead of a new civil war on Darasan. No civil war.
Oh, okay.
Right. Quote unquote, no civil war.
Right, but without the quotes. I feel like we're so close. We're like 10%.
This is the thing. There was a civil war, and we ended it by brokering an entirely new system where there's going to be a prime minister who will be Sharik if this mission is successful.
Oh.
If your venture goes as planned, Sharik will be the prime minister and everything will be great. And the 2 warring kingdoms there are going to be reunited.
And it feels so good.
The problem is, we haven't delivered the absentee ballots.
Oh.
And you notice now in the corner of the room is a very large ballot box. It appears to be some sort of painted stone. It's stone that's been painted white. The company's logo has been sort of like stenciled out of it, so you see the black rock that it actually is made of. It's not like any box any of you have ever seen. And Thonan opens a small door on the top, and you see it is stuffed full of paper ballots. And he says, here are all the ballots from the Darasene citizens who live here on Spindle that you will be delivering to the parliamentary building to make sure that their votes get counted.
Do they all say Sharik?
Roll reason.
Oh, shit.
First roll.
Oh, shit. Reason is which one? Oh, wait, I have to look
dice.
at my sheet. Baby dice. Reason is mine is D10. I'm smart. Do I add anything?
No.
That's a 1.
Yes! Yes, you pick out the first ballot on the very top.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't say Sharik.
Oh, nice.
Can't win them all.
I don't say anything. I don't think I like can't physically pick them up, so I think I'll just like
Just scooch one with your toe.
With your
I have a quick question. Is it because I really want to drain this guy? But can I get more grit than does it have a max grit that I can't get over, or is it like temp HP kind of situation?
I believe you can do temp HP with something like Drain.
Cool. With drain, I would love to drain Thonan over the course of these 10 minutes.
Thonan has not noticed.
That's good. That's very good. Cool. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna get some shit.
Yeah, Thonan does not notice at all that he is being drained.
Cool. Okay. Don't mind me.
But yeah, I think as he is talking about this, you see sort of sweat appear on his brow, and he's a little more haggard than usual.
And Gesham's just sort of like, tell me more. Tell me all of it.
Well, all of it's in the contract, and as I mentioned, the polls are going to be closing soon, so this time is a bit of the essence.
Okay.
But if you have any questions about the contract, right now is when to ask before you sign.
How much do we get?
Oh, the standard rate.
Is there a liability clause?
No.
Hmm.
Liability for what?
Well, we haven't left here before. I would like to know that there's some just in case policies, in case anything happens. I have work to do when I get back.
Yes, this should be a very simple in and out kind of deal.
Is that in the contract?
Well, yes, because that's every contract.
Okay. Are we going to run into any resistance?
Are they going to run into any resistance, Sharik?
Who would resist democracy? I don't know. I'm just a simple 1/800th Darasene diasporic citizen living on Spindle, trained by the Directorate to take over the Eaters of the Dead, youngest captain ever. Not to just to inform you about my curriculum vitae. Not to
The Eaters of the Dead are the cops.
They're the cops. And now the youngest ever and first Prime Minister of United Darasan, United Theenth. I think all I could say is, who doesn't love a love story, right? Who doesn't love love? We love love. So I think we're going to unite the Teenth and the Theens, and we're going to get them together, and they're going to get along fabulously because the company, first of all, we're great. And second of all, if they have a dispute, they come to the parliament, right? That's how parliaments work.
That's exactly how parliaments work. And we do have some local company employees who are working to make sure that the democratic process is done completely normally, and all the votes are counted.
And that's us.
Well, it's you, and there's some people who work at the offices there.
I'm new.
Welcome.
You're protecting the ballot. That's like the most important job. Don't correct me if that's wrong, but protecting the ballots is protecting the democracy.
So
well,
our
that and
bodyguard-
protecting the profits of the company.
So our bodyguards for the ballots.
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
Ballot guards.
Ballot guards.
Do ballots also have bodies?
They're little paper bodies, yeah, man.
Huh.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, I've just never met a Ryan.
Does anyone else want to roll reason about this contract?
Oh, I would love to do that. Yeah.
I feel like everybody's like...
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. That's a 5 this time.
Okay, you got a 5.
Yeah, we got to beat a 6, right? That's pretty much how this goes.
Yeah, I have a couple tiers of things you can
Also
learn.
not a 5.
5.
You're a deep 12?
I just
That's a 1.
want to know what it's like to have a
I am a
body.
small head with a small brain.
The ballot has more of a body
Two
than I do.
ones, yes!
Two ones
we
and
are
two fives.
killing it. We are such good patsies.
Okay, I will just
We're
assume that I was not paying attention to any of
absolutely-
this and just looking around the room.
No, this is great. I think all of you maybe did have sort of the same thing that Private Taps
Yeah.
I was just trying to get the rank right.
Yeah, private.
I was like Commander
Brand
Tabs,
new.
Captain Tabs,
Corporal
Not yet.
Tabs.
Corporal Tabs.
5-star Admiral Tabs. Level
Every
1.
time it just gets higher. Every time.
Yeah.
I get a promotion every sentence.
Okay, so private first class Tabs. We have to build up slowly. We have a lot of episodes of the show. I think you all had sort of the same inclination. Well, is this ballot box stuff? And you all pulled out the same first ballot. It's like, oh, Sharik's bubble is not bubbled. It's totally fine.
It's so fair.
It all seems good. Otherwise, you're delivering a ballot box to Darasan for an election. It's got legitimate absentee ballots in it.
What could go wrong?
Where do we go?
And you don't realize anything else.
Will
Hell yes, I
we
love this.
be getting clearance to miss work here?
This is work.
Well, this is your job.
Yes, but some of us have other jobs.
Well, if you need paperwork to miss work, I can sign an absence slip if you have one right now.
Okay. I can make one right now.
Yeah, Thonan happily signs
I'm
an
just going to
absence
chew a
slip for
piece
you.
of paper.
Thonan signs this completely chewed up piece of paper.
Thank you.
All right, well, time is of the essence, so the 5 of you have to head to Darasan right now.
Actually, do you know what? Can I do one quick thing just because I'm learning all these different things? I would love to read Thonan's thoughts, actually.
Yeah, and this is just his surface thoughts that you get, right?
It just says if you're I'm gonna burn a d6 grit and roll charisma, and my target rolls will, and if my result is greater or equal to theirs, I quickly read their thoughts.
Amazing.
So I'm gonna do burn a d6. So lose 3 grit from the ones that I stole from him.
Thonan got a 7.
And then I roll charisma, which is an 8.
You can boost.
I can boost. How do I boost?
You can burn 3, 6, or 9 to add that number to your roll.
Of grit?
Yeah.
Okay, do I have to just declare that before I roll?
Yes.
I'm gonna burn 6.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
And that's 7. And so that
Oh,
so it meets
but
it.
you got a 1 on the
Oh, for
face of
real?
the die.
Oh, we're rolling a lot of 1s.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Which I hate to say is a failure. I think when you try to do this,
Yeah.
all you get is sort of a mild panic.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. No, that's still useful. So
Yeah, I think all you get from it is the idea that if something goes wrong, you're fucked.
Cool. Okay.
Do you get like a feeling instead of a thought? That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's maybe not a helpful feeling. Who knows?
Sure.
It could be that it's just the aura that I cause by walking into a room.
Girl.
All right, and Thonan stands up. The ballot box is on a dolly, and it's very, very heavy. This is like, why is this thing made of fucking stone? But it's the archive.
Yeah.
Stone is good.
You don't want people stealing the ballot box. I walk out of the room. I'm like ready to go.
Yeah, who's wheeling the ballot box?
I don't think I can.
It's me. Fine.
Hello, I'm Gertra.
Hi, I'm Peanut.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Can you move, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Okay, somebody's gonna have to steer me because I can't see. New friend?
Oh, yes, sure. Where am I going?
Well, you're the Banshee, right, Peanut?
Yes.
You know exactly where the stiff works for Darasan is.
I'm carrying all this stuff.
There is a tack map in your contract, but I think you have probably that's one of the ones that you learn how to tack on. So I don't know if you've been there, but you've definitely opened that exact stiff works before.
All right.
Because all of the stiff works in Spindle are on the outside of this 3-dimensional space station. They are the sort of outermost rooms on it. And Darasan is one of the 4 major provinces. And so its main stiff works, there's a couple of them, but there's one main one that the Co uses to go to Althene, which is the main city that they control. Air quotes, sort of not. It's always complicated. It's pretty close to the Basilicon. It's not that long of a walk, though it is kind of an annoying walk with a big dolly with a giant stone ballot box.
We're doing great, team.
Doing so good. All right, follow me.
All right, roll move.
Oh dear. Unfortunately, I'm a big baby, so my movement isn't that great. Thank goodness. Oh, good.
All right, you got a 6, which means you do not drop all of these ballots in this giant stone box.
Thank goodness. I am not making a mess of this.
It's awkward. It's a really awkward thing. And it is like you're rolling it through, like, basically, like, the ground outside.
Cobblestones.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
All right. People don't make sure I trip. Sorry, not people. Make sure I don't trip.
Does anyone have anything they want to do on Spindle before heading to Darasan?
Nope.
Do we have all our rations?
You may have them if you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm packed up.
I need a lot of snacks.
From what Thonan said, it seems like you're going to be in and out on this one. You're delivering these ballots. You're delivering Tariq.
Cool.
One of the legs has Peanuts gear in a fanny pack. I can't access it.
Yeah, and I think I have literally all of my earthly possessions on my person.
How is it, like a lot of them, or is it?
No. I'm very economical about it, but I have everything I need.
I'm talking the whole time about Darsene snack culture and how great the Elian rings, as though like I've not only been there, but I'm from there, and didn't just read this by like I spent all day obsessively reading, so I would like be able to perform prime ministertude. But yeah, apparently eels and onions wrapped around and fried to make a ring, really good. There's dipping sauces. Yeah,
I'd eat that.
Which is also funny because there are not eels from Darasan.
I get a little peckish, but I don't want to show any hint of weakness, so I take out a nut from my little fanny pack and I crush it in my bare hands. I just eat it while staring directly at you.
Just like shards of shell, like whatever comes up.
Is it like a Brazil nut?
Well, the eels, I guess they're like aquatic, like the motile plants. I don't know. I mean, I totally know, but you know, I forget. It doesn't matter. Animals, plants, who knows? Anyway, yeah, they taste like eels. I guess. I think.
Fascinating.
So yeah, you're passing through the canteen, which is sort of the other area of Spindle next to the Basilicon, which is where the offices are. The canteen is where there are a lot of food shops, where the public food printers are that make algae cakes. You do get the smell of things that are not fried eels. It's mostly algae-related foods and snacks and nuts and sort of other things brought in from provinces and being sold at sort of medium prices to the locals here. As you again sort of wind through these pretty open hallways, you're in sort of the familiar area of Spindle, and you make it to the Stiffworks to Darasan. What you enter is sort of a small room, let's say the size of some sort of office full of recording equipment that we're all sitting in, rather than the sort of spherical room with a floor put halfway up the sphere. You are in a completely empty sphere, but it points out, slowly getting smaller. If you were to sort of get on your knees, you would basically see that this sort of unlit part of this sphere seems to go on kind of forever, but it's way narrower than you could ever fit through. But these are the Stiffworks that let you get off of this space station that you live on. Well, I know the two of you have been off Spindle, because both of our health scientists are from Terra, which is Earth. How about the two of you? Have you been off Spindle before?
I don't think I'm technically on Spindle.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So, yes.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Yeah, because I guess you're halfway in the Escher-esque.
Yeah. I'm like only partially manifesting. So, yes. I still have somehow not seen the outside of it, though.
Yeah. I would assume during my early time in the future that I would have gone off. And
been somewhere else, and then been sent to Spindle from the far future by the Hichi,
Yes.
Very exciting. Yeah, we have 4 people from such strange alien locations going to a strange alien location.
They'll never suspect us.
They'll never suspect you. Are you ready to attack?
Take that as a yes.
Yeah, it sounds ready.
Do you want a nut?
Nutting is great. People love it.
In November?
Yeah, it's not like it's November 5th. It's not like we sort of came here to do escapism on some sort of day where there's an election.
I was really looking forward to the escapism part of it, Ben.
This coping is going so well.
Can't wait to tell my therapist.
I skipped mine today.
Ooh. Rebel.
I'll see them tomorrow.
Let's do it.
All right, everybody. Are we ready?
Take me off world, Hotboy.
I think that's the episode title.
Give me time.
Are you a fan of Peanuts?
No, but I know. Not. I mean, sure, but
So-
not. I'm not a peanut head.
I have something
But-
that I need to reveal before we go about fame. One of my species powers is skin shift, where you can molt your skin and completely alter your appearance. So, as I currently am, I'm just another Goyle. It's my alter ego that makes all the money. So I skin shift.
Ooh.
So you don't know me, beach.
That's exciting. I like that better.
You're incognito.
I am incognito. It costs money to look that good. By money, I mean grit. I work for that shit.
Mostly grit.
So much grit. Okay, so.
Oh, we have money.
Yeah, I'm a working bee. Oh my god.
Peanut, can you describe tacking? What tacking this Stiffworks feels like? Because it's a stone room. What could possibly happen?
So much. So basically, tacking, if you do not know what that is open, closing, or changing the destination of a Stiffworks. Cost mechanics vary by the works.
And this is a spindle side Stiffwork. It's all you do is you burn 2 grit and it works.
I'm gonna. Don't worry. It's gonna hurt. Okay.
It's gonna hurt?
I take every loss of grit very personal. It was a damage to me as an asset. Okay. So I'm gonna imagine this one, since it is all stone and it is a very, very tiny room. I almost want to imagine it like one of those spiral staircases that as it opens up, all the bricks start to lay down. And we're gonna have a very long walk, which is why I'm so glad I have my legs. Because I can't see where I'm walking, so you're gonna go first.
I can't see either.
Well, that's okay. So we're just gonna lead each other.
Yeah. I guess I can technically see. I can sense.
You can sense.
Yeah.
We can both sense. So we're gonna take a long walk down this very long staircase.
Yeah, so I will use like one leg to keep the pallet box from sliding down the stairs, and then the other two to like slowly tromp down. How small are the stairs? Is the question.
Basically, a Malkovich tunnel when it opens. You sort of see a room that goes on forever and gets narrower and narrower from being a sort of a sphere to being a tiny little
like
hallway.
Long to
Very, very tiny.
like this big.
You could, an average-sized sapient could walk, who's, about our height, could walk, 10, 15 feet into it, have to start crawling, another 10, 15 feet, and then, you can't get any further than that. Your shoulders wouldn't fit if you have shoulders. I think for
hips.
For taps, it's
Yeah.
private taps. It's a unique experience.
I think, can I just like metaphysically not be there while moving? Great.
Yeah, you can.
Just gonna like be mostly in Escher space. And I think at that point, all that manifests is like a tiny bowling ball.
Just bouncing down the stairs.
Or I guess the exosuit legs are still kind of being dragged along by the tiny ball now.
Yeah, and I think what you feel is that this hallway that was getting narrow does in fact become stairs, and suddenly you're bouncing down it. Your gravity feels like it's shifting, and then you're no longer there. But the gravity of everyone else, you can see shifting from your convenient place in the Escher-esque. It's different. And for everyone else, what does it feel like going through this sort of strange melding of spaces?
I think it feels a little bit like being attached on a cord. Like, I guess, like maybe wearing a collar and someone's pulling the collar, but they're pulling you underwater. So it's a little bit of this like drag, and you feel a weight, but it's not quite. It feels a lot smoother and more fluid than if you were getting like dragged along the ground.
For me, it's more like when you're driving in a car and you go over a big bump in a way that surprises you, and you're like, huh, and your whole insides move up in your body into like your nose, and you get that very specific like ozone-y kind of feeling in your nose, except it just keeps going up all the way, and then you're not, when you blink and you're in a different place by the end of it.
Very cool. And yeah, you all find yourself now walking down this staircase in what is a ominously lit room. You can see that the Stiffworks is open behind you, this sort of doorway. It's more of a doorway that you've ended up at the bottom of the stairs. You look back up, you see into this Stiffworks that you walked in from Spindle. You know it's going to be open for about 10 minutes. And Peanut, how is getting the ballot box down the stairs?
I've tripped. It's really hard. There's so many of them. So I will trip and fall through the glass and smash right into the door.
Great, take 1 damage.
Yep, that's fine. Honestly, that's just
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So much. Our first damage of the campaign.
Take 1 door damage.
This is gonna ruin the world tour.
And now you're getting pulled over for DUI. What was the sort of ambient sound of Spindle, which I think is sort of a, there's a bit of a hum to it. It's its own sound that sort of ends up in the background.
I imagine it like an old CPU.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say, have you heard when they plug mushrooms into like music devices? Yeah. Like that. I think that's kind of what I'm hearing in my head. That like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. But it's like very quiet, and so it's sort of like an imperceptible thing in the back of your mind that you only notice when it's gone, and now it's gone. And what you hear is, are you all familiar with harsh noise?
Making it, yes.
What you hear is harsh noise. A very sort of grating, loud series of musical electronic instruments. But it's not just coming from sort of one stage. It seems to be coming from all around you. What is in front of you is you're in sort of a golden, very like patinaed metal hallway. And what you see is there have been rooms that have been sort of curtained off, with curtains sort of hastily like screwed into this metal. And behind them, you occasionally see flashing lights, and behind each one, you hear these like type noises, a different one from each curtain.
So it's like grad school in a theater room?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a band practice room.
Yeah. Exactly. It feels sort of like that.
Kiranis is very sensitive to stimuli, to external stimuli. It feels like everything gives her a headache. So she's really struggling right now. She feels a migraine coming in. So I think she wants to know exactly what this thing is so she can kill it.
I'm gonna offer you some algae to put in your ears.
I will take that algae after I try to figure out what this noise is.
Yeah. Do you have a power you want to use for this, or do you want to just roll a reason?
I think.
Or you could just look behind the curtain.
No. Well, let me just use reason, because I feel like if I look behind the curtain, then something might jump out at me. So let me just.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
B12. 11.
That's an 11. Wow. There's a reason this sound is grating to you, and you remember, you've heard about this. I don't know if you've been here before, but you have heard about this. These are mummified auks. The auks are basically diffuse species of essentially artificial intelligences, sapient artificial intelligences. Most of them were invented by various cultures to run starships, essentially, back when starships were a thing and not hulks. What you remember is that this Stiffworks is in a crashed hulk, a long ago crashed hulk. The way that Darasan sort of came to be with the humans who live there are the quote-unquote sky people who lived in the hulks above Darasan, basically crashed their hulks into a couple parts of the main continent. And this is the Mountain of Althene, which is, according to the people from this city that you're going to, is the flagship that was crashed. And what is behind these curtains is essentially the Ox who were running this big starship that's now become a crashed and inoperable hulk. And they have been essentially, broken and on for so long that their talking and their operating just sounds like horrific screaming of an ox.
I think Gestra basically goes to Karanis and puts his hands over her ears and says to Peanut, and I'm so sorry, we haven't actually been introduced, but I think we should get out of here before Karanis kills all of us. Shall we?
You're not enjoying the local music?
Oh, I totally forgot you were here.
This is very normal Darasane music. Everybody, this is my jam.
Hey, that's good. You can stay. Let's
No wonder
go.
you have ears.
No, we need to go. I'm just saying, take in the culture, just, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's sort of as you amble through this, what you now realize is basically a graveyard. If you share what's going on here with everyone. Do you share everyone?
Yeah, I share it.
Yeah. Which what you realize is now basically a graveyard full of ghosts. The music changes as you pass through it, and eventually you see at the end of this sort of long corridor, which, you get the sense that a lot of things have been curtained off, so there's just one path for you to exit this thing, because people could get lost in here if they were, say, exploring an ancient wreck of a hulk. But you make it to the outside. And have any of you ever been to Darassan before?
No.
No.
Well, Sharik,
of course.
My home.
Something hits you once you've sort of exited this hulk and the sound is behind you. And it's that there's no sound anymore. Darassan is a completely quiet planet. And as you look out onto sort of this beautiful sunny day, the sun is sort of, it's starting to go down. Not quite. You see beautiful red grass everywhere, long stalks of grass. You see sort of red trees in the distance. You see water with red flowing algae blooms near the coast. But you hear nothing. There's a gust of wind through the grass, and it's the only thing you hear. And then when the wind stops, it is dead silent. Because there's no animal life on Darassan. How do you feel?
I think instantly, Gestra, I just rolled a will check for myself.
Well, something I was going to mention is that there will be a check that you'll have to roll.
Well, I did it. I did it because because I haven't been outside since I was taken. And so this is the first time that I've seen any of these things. And I'm really just trying to keep it together. From not sort of like tipping my hand that this is making me a little emotional for just having no longer been stuck in Spindle. It's a moment of breathing air, I think.
Well, and as a tremulant, you were not taken to Spindle of your own accord.
Yes, it's true.
You were trained, tortured, into learning the hell science, the ability to warp reality with your mind.
I'm so good at it. But yes, this is a moment. This is my first time back off of Spindle, and so it's feeling a lot. But I rolled a 10 on a 10, so I think I'm doing okay. +1.
I think it helps that when you close your eyes are open.
Yeah, well, that's what I think.
Yeah, you can always see everything. So when you close your eyes, it's not this like you're not shut in.
I think I just close my eyes and people think my eyes are open, but my eyes are very close.
Anyone else having any experience?
I think instantly that headache that was brewing just goes away, just like clears away. And even though I know that there's something very off about it being super silent, it's really quite pleasant. Like I feel like maybe after everything is done, maybe I could set up camp here if, this mission doesn't go too sideways.
Cool.
I think you'll watch like the legs lean over towards Peanut, like as if to be like conspiratorial. And it will be like,
it cannot decide whether the noise or the silence is more moving.
So, you're hoping to win this election, right?
Yep.
Shouldn't there be people like, waiting for you?
Yeah. We're gonna go to the place where the parliament counts the. We're gonna deliver the thing. There'll be tons of people. It's people everywhere. We're just enjoying a little moment of local, flora and flora.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not creepy at all. It's definitely a place I've chosen to live, and I'm not just squashing a cognitive dissonance about being told I have to live here for the rest of my life. So, it's great. It's gonna be
transparency.
great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that a cognitive dissonance on top of a cognitive dissonance?
No, that's called leadership.
Lead on.
Can I take some of the plants?
The red grass? Yeah, I mean,
is it edible?
A lot of it is.
Okay.
Would you actually roll reason for that?
Of course.
The guinea pig wants to chew grass.
I see grass. It's a snack.
Yeah, I'll give it to you for 5.
Hell yeah.
This is called Gresht. It is pretty well known. It is a wheat, which is widely grown on Darasan. And it contains for humans almost 100%. It's like 90, what is it? 90...
High, a lot.
It's like 99.9% of the nutrients you need to stay alive. So if you make bread out of this stuff, basically you're good. You just need like a couple extra herbs and you can live on this.
Okay.
It is widely grown here. It can't grow everywhere. Darasan's ecology is a little weird. So there are a lot of arguments over where it can be grown and who's growing it and who has access to, growing and selling it. But it is abundant here.
I would love to try and find some like seed pods available within this and harvest a few of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's stalks of wheat.
Can I just take some?
Yeah.
Cool. I've done it.
You're in a field of wheat, red wheat.
There's a form you have to fill out, but that's fine. Let's do the ballot thing.
For not asking for me, but is there any species that has a negative adverse effect to eating it?
Probably. No, none of yours.
I was gonna say, do I eat?
That's a good question. Do you?
I think I do, but not here. Not in 3 space.
No.
You've got like food in the Escher-esque.
Yeah, I think I am currently eating there. I think I've been eating this whole time.
Hell yeah.
Just snacking on some 4-dimensional Pringles while everyone's talking about food.
Just for the listeners, this thing we've been calling the Escher-esque, you know how we live in 3 dimensions.
Yeah, I do know that.
We live in 3 space.
Yeah.
The Escher-esque is all the other ones.
Yeah.
And so it's, we're always in it, but we're in the 3 space part of it.
I like the definition where it's like, if we're in 3 dimensions, the Hrine are like, if we were fish and someone puts their hand into the water, like all you can see is the hand, so that's all you perceive, but there is more on the other side of the water, outside of it. And so the Hrine, the legs and the bowling ball are that which you can perceive.
Yeah, beyond the bowling ball, is there a pin? There are many pins.
There's an entire alley. There's a bartender smoking a cigarette, pouring you a beer with cigarette butts inside the pitcher. Like that all is happening in Escher space.
Hell yeah. That rules. Yeah, and right. And
yeah.
you've got some peanuts at the bar.
Yeah, so I'm like 4-dimensional peanuts. But I'm really entranced by the wheat.
Beautiful.
Are we on a time limit?
Yeah, no, we are on a time limit. I mean, Gresht is great. We've all eaten Gresht bread. This is actually where it comes from. It doesn't come as bread. Did you know that? Bread comes from somewhere. Brush it paternally. Like I produced this wheat.
It is learning so much today.
Karanis just takes out her hatchet and just like hacks off a big thing of wheat and is like, I'm keeping this.
Again, there's
stuffed
a form.
it in her fanny pack.
We'll worry about the form later. Let's
I've
do
already
the
eaten
ballot
like 6
thing.
hands.
Lead on.
Of unmilled wheat.
There's a mission, and 3 of the parties just eating wheat.
Rogue farmers.
Yeah.
No, I don't eat every 2 hours.
Listen,
I
if you're
get
taking
cranky.
Gresht, please put it in your inventory.
Thank you.
If you can put some in my fanny pack for me, that'd be great.
I will.
You all have Gresht.
I start taking forms out of my bag that are the correct like Gresht requisitioning forms for the companies to like cover them if they, when you come back. Just sign it. I'll sign it. I'll just countersign it and then.
Hell yeah. You wheel this ballot box through this field of wheat of Gresht. And you come up sort of down. What is this? If you look back, you see basically, it's a golden mountain that you walked out of. And at the sort of foot of this mountain, this golden mountain that becomes a red mountain, becomes pretty normal dirt roads headed to a pretty large settlement city, sort of an early modern city, it looks like. And this is Ulthine. Ulthine is where, from your contract, you're supposed to be going. It is the main city that the Co controls here on Darasan. And it is the city where this election is happening. And you see, as you are walking into town, you start hearing something again. And what you are hearing is a crowd of people chanting, and you can't quite make out what they're saying yet. It sounds like maybe there's some opposing chants happening.
No way.
And I think Sharik, you know exactly where to go if you're taking the lead.
Oh yeah,
which is to the lower Parliament building. As you're walking through these city streets, it's sort of the end of the day. People are closing up shops. People are headed home. A lot of them are. But the streets are sort of strangely empty for what is essentially rush hour, because it seems a lot of people are in this crowd that you are hearing. As you walk through these sort of, again, early modern buildings, it looks, think of a European city from the 1700s. Bricked, thatched, all of these kinds of things. As you walk up on a pretty new building, which is pretty tall, I think it's probably 4 or 5 stories versus the 1 or 2 stories of most everything else that's been built here. If you've been on the provinces, you would recognize this as sort of a company-built building. They have these sort of, ready-made, more, you wouldn't know what brutalist is, but it's sort of like that.
From DC.
Exactly. Prefab. Like halfway between Frank Lloyd Wright and the Verizon building. And it is new, it's shiny, and it's Co, all right. And outside of it is one crowd of people. You see mostly provincial humans, and Gelasti, who are the salamander-like people who are native to Darasan. They are in a pretty big crowd blocking this building. Like, you would have to go through this crowd if you wanted to go into this building. And they are chanting, "Stop the count! Stop the count!" On the other side of them, but you're headed up behind them, are a notably smaller crowd of fleeters. They're all fleeters. They're all humans, business suits, tattooed arms and faces.
I was saying count some more.
Pallid. And exactly, they're saying, "Count every vote! Count every vote!" And that is what you have rolled up upon. Break!
Dungeons and Drama Nerds is produced by Percival Hornack and Nicholas Orvis and co-produced, mixed, and edited by Ben Ferber. Our game of Wythe Marschall's Stillfleet features Christopher Dirksen as Geshra Vidal, Corey Flores as Peanut, Mieko Gavia as Kiranis, John Johnson as Private Taps, special guest Wythe Marschall as Charik Shadams, and was GM'd by Ben Ferber. Music in this episode was Jet of the Morning by Ju Young Kim, Night Beast by Ju Young Kim, and Refactor Orders by Burrow Bound, all from the Stillfleet original soundtrack. It also featured an original remix of Harsh Noise Improv by Rutger Muller and Uncomfy Tight Beat by Crazy Man with Computer. If you'd like to help us continue exploring the intersections of theater and tabletop role-playing games, consider leaving us a review on your podcast app of choice or supporting us on Patreon, which gets you access to our patron-only bonus content, including our patron-exclusive show, Skit Bash. You can find us at patreon.com/dungeonsanddramanerds. You can find our social media, website, and cast bios at the link tree in our show notes. Our core ensemble members are Todd Brian Backus, Giovanni Camagno, Anthony Sertel-Dean, Christopher Dirksen, Ben Ferber, Corey Flores, Mieko Gavia, Tess Huth, Romana Isabella, John Johnson, CJ Linton, C. Meeks Meeker, Leo Mock, Dex Fan, and Tristan B. Willis. Tune in next week for another exciting episode.
Before reading it and whenever I was talking about legs, I thought I was just going to be big, chonky ass elephant legs. but like these are very tall. They're much taller than I
The
expected.
3 meter tall, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's prine, right?
Prine, I
Prine
think.
would be.
Prine?
You could say
Prine!
whatever you want and be as tall as you want. I mean,
Cool, because I thought like short and chunky.
Yeah,
with a bowling ball, like a floating bowling
I'm
ball.
thinking it's like Dali-esque, like it's like an infinite regress, you know.
Oh,
so
okay, I can work
It
with
could be
that.
that you're 3 meters, but a lot of it is like
Like
mist,
Miss Bellum, but
basically, yeah.
legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, I need to definitely.
Well, like, so I was reading through
because
because I didn't, because the classes were before, so I was like, oh, if I take a sledgehammer and a shotgun, that can just be represented by the bowling ball portion of my body
You played the game.
being a weapon. And that's just the way it metaphysically aligns. And then I read more of the book like you're supposed to, and went, oh, I have committed to a bit that is not supported by the rules.
No, don't.
Oh, you guys remember Cow and Chicken? Anybody?
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
Like Mom and Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Cow and Chicken.
Cow and chicken.
Hi there, I'm Hugh from Poderation. If you like today's show, why not check out Dungeons and Dragonfruits, the bizarre, strange, and queer in every sense of the word D&D podcast. Join 5 friends as they laugh, learn, and adventure their way through the weird, wonderful world of Widdershins, where dragons hatch from trees and have adventures of all forms in every shape and size. Available wherever you can get your podcasts.